Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. To the air, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Tate. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught, second down now. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Handoff to the back. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Choosing to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff to the back. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll give it to the back. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
The receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. With the catch, it's Tate. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. The pass rush closing in. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To the air, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Dogs will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like
a deep shot to the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connerts now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Bringing it out, it's Branch. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
what a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Here's the second down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in.
Here he goes. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only has he come up with a 1st down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Frazier. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call. A deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
Breaks into the clear. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you can tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. They'll try to run this one in. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He's got room to run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years, but let's not forget a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That run moves the ball across the 35. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. He's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
4 out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They mix it up with a run. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's a good positive gain there on 1st and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The 4th quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got it.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. It's a shotgun run call. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Now here he goes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Hands off to the fullback. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Pressure is coming. Loose football. The offense recovers the football. That would have been disastrous, but now there's still hope. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And Sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.